on, everybody? It is Greg. We are back in the garage for another video, another vlog. Today, it's been a while, I know, but I have a video I need to not film, edit and post for you guys. It is a video of the shifter, obviously. It has been fully rebuilt. We're not yet ready to pull the Jetta in and take it apart and put that in, but we'll be off. I'll be off for like almost 2 weeks in between Christmas and New Year's. So hopefully by then I can, when I don't have anywhere to go, I can pull the car in. I don't have any projects. I can get that swapped in. So we are gonna get that going. I do need to figure out also cutting that down and threading that, because as you should know, all the shifters in a Mark III are threaded. And either that or I'm going to like epoxy it in. There's one of the two. I'm not 100% sure just yet. So that's on the slate for about in 2 weeks to get that started. Today I got something in the mail earlier this week. Okay. Here we go. Something I wanted to do for a while for the GTI. Let me put this down and get my table down. Folding workbench table. So I can show you exactly what we got, and hopefully we can get done today. Ooh, set you guys down for a second. Now, I wish there was a company that made glass replacements for headlights, as it seems like every manufacturer nowadays, they're only doing plastic. But something that I've wanted to do for a while on the GTI is get replacement lenses, and then these things are wrapped up really good. Jeez. Here we go. Got them on eBay. Like Christmas almost. There we go. Now let's go get out of here. This is the longest unwrapping of anything ever. Brand new plastic. Take the thing off. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Woo. Excited about that. That's the passenger side. This is the driver's side. They look sick. So now, probably should have got out of bed earlier to start this, but brand new plastics for the headlights. Hopefully we can get that done today. Now, it is 12:30. We run out of light nowadays around 4:30. So I'm not sure if I want to do this. Now, I could take the bumper off and run the car without a bumper and then just put the headlight on when I'm done, because there's nothing that I need on the front bumper. So I might do that, take the headlights out, take the front bumper off, and just run it like that for a couple days until I get these completely swapped in. Now, the passenger side on the GTI is in pretty good condition. Pretty darn good. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it's in pretty good condition. This one is totally, it's just trash. So I think what we'll do is make sure we do the passenger for the driver's side headlight first, get that done, get everything back in, and then if we have time and daylight, do the passenger side. I should have did this yesterday, but I was so tired, I just wanted to like relax all day. And it's kind of the way I'm feeling right now. I don't really want to do this, but you know, do as you do. I should cut the grass, but here I am talking to you guys, hopefully getting my headlights done. So, from what I remember, if you've never taken your lighting out here is terrible, your bumper and or headlights out. You'll just gotta do this. T30 screws 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what you have to do is not be afraid to just grab it here and here and just pull towards you. It'll feel like it wants to break, but it won't. It won't break. This one's not T30? Oh, 1 second, let me go get the 20. All right, I'm back. So the grill is T25. Headlights are T30. I caught you guys. You guys almost fell, but you're safe. Everything's good. T25, T30. All right, let's go. For there, I believe that is it. So what you do, grab, oh, that was easier than I thought. This side is, just pull out. And there you go, there's your grill. After I get this dragonfly out of there, I'm thinking of sanding this and painting this black. I don't know if you guys can see, it's starting, the clear coat's starting to come off from the factory. So, that needs to get addressed. Let's see what else we can find in here. In Florida, we have a lot of bugs. There's a little guy down there. Who knows how long he's been there. Okay, so bumper. There's 1, 2 here. I believe there's some someplace else. I just don't remember where. So just go with it. We'll get this bumper off, and then we'll get the headlights out, and then we'll get to work. Okay, so you should have 2 T25 screws on either side. One going up, looks like this, from the bumper into the fender here. Then you should have either 1 or 2 going down, depending on if you have your plastics or not. I do not. This side I did have a little bit of the plastic, so I had the one that goes up into the fender, and then the one here. Then it's literally just clips in this area, so you do have to be a little bit careful. Sometimes it can rip your bumper, but normally you pull straight out, clips off. As you can see, the bumper is pretty much already loose. That top clip is a little bit damaged. We have some rust here. That's not good on the support, actually. I'll drop it down. So what you do, disconnect your fog lights. Come on, dude. 2 hands for that. Alright, bumpers off. Let's see what we're dealing with here. See what this rust is looking like. How much of this is gonna fall apart. Let's get to take a look at stuff like this. Pretty crappy. I do believe this is screwed in other places, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Not terribly. So, let's get our headlights out. From what I remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. And then 5 is here. That's for your headlight as well. So, let's start taking these bad boys out. Starting with the driver's side, because it is the worst side. Two. Now is where I forget. No, that's okay. Just the bracket. I believe it's this one. Here. On the side, T25. Whole process with these lights, to be honest. There we go. Get loose. Plug here, the main harness plug. Once you get your main plug from the headlights off, it should just fall right out. And now you have your headlight out. So you definitely needed, it's 1, 2, 3. I always loosen up the screws around to just give me a little bit more wiggle room. Sometimes you could take these screws out and it takes this all out, but this whole bracket is another whole piece. So it's time to get the heat guns and then start heating up. So here's the deal. The fastest, most efficient way would be strip as much as you can off of the headlight. I mean, bulbs, external wiring, rubber grommets, any of that stuff. Stick it in your oven for about 8 to 10 minutes on the lowest setting, which is like 200, 220. When you pull it out, you should be able to work your way around the headlight. Stick it back in, work a little bit more with the razor blade, cutting the glue, pull it apart. Probably after your second or third try. Now, we don't have access to our oven right now because the wife is in there cooking and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have the whole headlight in there. So, what you do is, you break out your heat guns. You're pretty much going to do the same thing. You're going to heat around the edge. Now you don't have to take all the stuff apart. You're just going to heat along the edge Keep heating along the edge until you're able to pry it apart. Get it hot enough, cutting the glue all the way around until you're able to pry this off. Now, what I might do is, in the interest of probably blacking this car out eventually, once I get this separated, I might just tape off the projector housing and paint everything else in here black. I'm not 100% sure yet. I have issues with the LED lights. Sometimes they light up, sometimes they don't. I don't know. And I don't want to go in here with all the circuitry and try to fix all that, because it's just a big pain in the butt. I just want the headlights to work. So if those get blacked out, so be it. I don't really care. But I will just keep the chrome trim around the bulbs, and everything else, like these chutes here, will be black, because I don't think they do anything. They're just for looks. So let's get started and try and get these headlights separated. Okay, so these headlights were sealed to the max. Hardest headlights I've ever had to take apart. We have some wavy plastic here, obviously from trying to bend and get this section out, because this section is super deep. I had no idea it would be that deep into the headlight, but we're still good. I'm still gonna lay a bead down of silicone here, combine the two pieces, and then heat this back and bend this back. Should seal perfectly fine. And then another layer of silicone around the outside of the light to prevent leaks and fogging up. Even though these headlights are not completely sealed, there's opening here and here to let moisture and air in and out and blah blah blah. So we should be good. New headlight is on. I did not realize that they use plastic welding, so they do use plastic welding on this one tab, which is easy. Like, you could just heat it real quick and break it off, and then when you put your new housings in, heat it back up, and then just like spread out the plastic and you'll be good. So other than that, they look good. I was gonna paint it, but I'm not going to even bother with the other ones. That's how difficult it was to get it out. At least not right now. So I'm gonna leave the other one in. This one looks more brand new, because obviously, look, you can't even. So I'm gonna get a big improvement in quality with just doing the driver's side. So I'm gonna do this side for now, get them back together, get them back in the car, put the bumper back on, and then that'll be it. Because it's starting to get late. It's already 3:30, and the sun is gonna be down literally in like an hour. So I don't want to waste any more time. I just want to get this done. So let's get it put back together. Yeah. All right. Quick update. Headlight is back together. It is drying, as you can see. I decided to pull off the grill and hit it completely gray with the gray that was on the badge, which matches the paint fairly closely. I'm going to do a full gray on that. It's on its first coat. Where's that other piece? Okay. The middle section of the engine cover, painting it black. I really don't like that light gray that it has. That's going black. And let me show you what I did to the surround of the engine cover. Let's go back here. Yep. Metallic warm gold. There's a reason why I did this. Hopefully in the future it will happen fairly shortly, early on next year. But there is a reason why I picked this color. So the black insert inside the gold on the engine bay should look and stand out epically. Coat down just now, and it laid really well. Hopefully I don't forget that that's out here and let that dry. Alright, back to the front. You can do another layer or two on the grille now and the center section. So, Christine won't start. Now, I had this issue a year ago or so from her just sitting and sitting and sitting. I know it's not the battery because the airbags came on and all that stuff came on. Also tried jumping it, and that's not it. I think it's the starter again, which is weird because I just replaced it like I said, a year ago when I was having this issue. So what I'll probably do is during the week do some testing, and then I'll see if where I bought the starter from and take it out, swap it out, get the warranty. I'm pretty sure it's like AutoZone or something like that. So I'll do that. But had hopes of at least starting her and driving it, but it is what it is. I really need to do something with this car, whether it's dive back into it and clean it up, but then again it sits outside, or I don't know, maybe part it out. Maybe it's time to sell it and let it go. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I love the car. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I mean, I just don't drive it. Not like I don't have reason not to. I could drive it on the weekends, but it just doesn't drive the way it used to. Like, I think it needs a lot of maintenance. So, at least that's what I think so. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure what the car needs. I just need to do something with it. Can't just have it sitting here. I mean, I could part it out, and then with that money, fix up the bus, which we'll get more use out of that. I feel like this car going to car shows and stuff, that part of it is pretty much over. Yeah, with that money I can easily get the bus the parts it needs and get that rolling, start moving on that. I don't know, got some thinking to do for sure. That is going to be it for today's video. It's kind of all over the place, kind of in limbo. I don't know, now I'm in a mood now that the car didn't start, so I gotta go through a whole bunch of work now to get that started. So we'll see what happens here in the near future, whether I keep the car or she goes. Yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Listen, if you like the content, hit the like button or subscribe if you haven't already and you want to. And see you guys next time in the garage. Peace.